Hey there, I love AI, and this AI revolution is baffling right now. The reason it's baffling is mainly The reason it's baffling is because of the myriad of different options we have to choose from. And with all these different tools, which one do we go with? For me, it's pretty easy to pick. However, I do have a prior relationship with one of these applications, and this is a sponsored video by Taskade. However, I want to call out all of the different ways that these tools are different in order for you to make an informed decision. So thanks again to Taskade for sponsoring this video, but these are my unbiased opinions. First and foremost, we do have Taskade AI. The reason I really like Taskade AI, as you can see from a lot of the really cool demos that they have, is that it simply works in conjunction with your projects. So inside of any project, you'll see that there is this agent section. You can essentially create an AI agent and give it a specific type of task to do. Now, for example, if I wanted to make a researcher agent and press create, I from there not only have the ability to give it instructions, but I also can give it a lot of basic prompts. So if I wanted it to do a competitive analysis report, I could copy this set of prompts and utilize it whenever I'd like. I also can add a myriad of different instructions to it in order for it to become a better researcher than it currently has. So giving it baseline instructions, but also not only that, I can give it baseline knowledge. In this knowledge section, I can, if I click on enable knowledge, add media, add projects. So this is like within the application itself, add specific media that I've already uploaded or upload new ones. I can add links to websites. I can add YouTube videos, which then get automatically transcribed. I can add with Google Drive, my own device, Dropbox, Box, and I'm sure there's going to be more on the way. All of these different things, including the fact that you can enable web search so that it can check things out, especially for a researcher bot, that's pretty dang good. And with all these different templates to choose from a prompt standpoint, we're able to create an amazing agent and utilize it along with another one that I already have here, like this project management one. So let's take a look at how these can kind of intertwine and interact. You can see for this documentation project, we have some ideas. So create a project and action items list for the answer to the question, what would you improve about this course based on the answer the student gave? And you'll notice that in this, there's a bunch of different sub-steps, and something that I could do to make this or any of these other pages a little bit better, like this marketing project plan, is, for example, if I highlighted this section right here, clicked on AI agent, and obviously it gives me the ability to create agent, but what I also could do is for the research, you'll see there are a bunch of different ones here. And if I click off of this, by the way, I can click ETA and you'll see that it's gonna run and give me some examples of the time that it would take for this from a step-by-step level. And then what I can do is I can press insert right here and it'll give me more context as to how long it should take with all this. And then all I'd have to do would be to fold this so that I could hide that extra context, or I can simply press command up and down to open and close it. Now, as you can see pretty easily, there is not too hard of a process to interact with these AI agents. You also can utilize these on the side here and check out more of the prompts and sort of like interact in a side-by-side manner with all these different things. Like for this, increase web traffic by 15% in the next 6 months. How would I increase web traffic in the next 16 months? And then I could grab something like a SEO expert to give me an answer. And you'll see it'll give me some info and I could either copy it over or add it to the project. And this is a very seamless experience. It's very dissimilar from some other applications because it just works like a chatbot that makes sense. It's integrated with a workspace. It's awesome. But this isn't the only application that's recently dropped a amazing new chatbot. We also have some other tools like Zapier. So Zapier recently added their chatbots right here. And you can see if I press upgrade, it'll show me the different options that I have. So for $20 a month, what you can get out of this is essentially the ability to embed up to 5 chatbots in your website and add custom knowledge sources. Basic is just basically able to build 2 chatbots with instructions custom to your business, and then 20 chatbots, as well as being able to remove the Zapier logo is what you get with the advanced version. So even just in the basic one, let's press create and just type out Rise Productive Bot as an example test bot. Now you can see here that we have the ability to have a greeting type be static or generated. So first of all, the static one shares the same message at the start of every conversation, and the generated one allows you to use AI to generate a unique greeting for every conversation. I'm gonna put generated because that's more custom. So the greeting prompt just being say hello and tell me what you can do. And then there's a little input placeholder here that's like, oh, ask me anything. And then the model that we're using is 3.5. If I had to take a wild guess, this is going to be different based on plans in the future. You also have the ability to tell people whether it's an automated chatbot or not. And I can't remove the built on the Zapier label because it's not on the high plan. You can adjust the level of creativity, and let's see what I can do here. What are 5 ways to be productive in the workplace? And essentially what it's going to do is give me a ChatGPT 3.5 response. Since it is the basic version, it's just going to give me more basic ChatGPT answers. But if I upgraded it, it's going to allow me to embed this onto a website. Now, as you can see, I need to upgrade the plans, but I can share this and turn it into a public chatbot via URL. I pasted the chat link out, and I can ask more questions like, what is the square root of 144? Please tell me you know this. Doesn't know how to do that. I can recommend using a calculator. All right, fine. What are 5 ways to improve my marketing efforts? I love how I can't do basic square root function. Well, gave me some answers here, gave me some info. So you can imagine if you embed this onto a website and it ends up being a better chatbot via answering questions about your product or your company or specific things in order to level up the experience of your website, that's always an option as well. Now, another form of AI agents is actually found within here. So if we go to the Explore GPTs page, we'll see that there are a bunch of different custom GPTs. For example, Canva has made one recently. You can effortlessly design anything. By ChatGPT, there's the DALL-E one, there's the data analyst one, there's a writing coach. I mean, I really like the writing coach one. I've been trying to improve my writing recently, so let's start a chat. And I'm gonna go to some of my recent LinkedIn posts as well as tweets. And if you wanna go, check out my LinkedIn /Dimitri Panici on all socials and everything. So linkedin.com/Dimitri Panici. So I'm gonna take this example LinkedIn post and I'm gonna ask, can you give me feedback on this LinkedIn post? I'm just curious what they think about it. It's clear and concise. Okay. How can I improve, brother? Let me know. All right. They say add a question or call to action. Engage your audience more directly by inviting them to comment. For example, have you tried testing your content ideas on social media? That's actually a good point. Provide a little bit more context. Briefly mention who Alex Hormozi is for readers. Okay. Personal touch. Adding a personal insight or result can enrich the post. All of these are actually really good pieces of advice. It told me what I did right. It told me what I can do better. I'm going to try using this on my other posts. So great insight on this. And it's not just from ChatGPT. You can make your own custom GPTs. As you can see right here, I am able to interact with my own business professional ChatGPT bot right here, as well as a Rise Productive one. So if we go to Edit GPT, you'll see that the goal for this is that the bot is a copywriter with one clear goal: to write compelling copy to teach business professionals how to maximize their potential through tech tools and systems. And then it has a bunch of instructions, right? So I literally put that it's a copywriter, what the goal is, saying what the best writing does. I also added some other context to avoid different types of sayings and random phrases that are just dumb. I also added the emotional problems, the fears, and the tactical problems of business professionals, so that when it's writing, it would essentially reference those sort of things, and I could draw insight from it during my writing. I don't really use this for like the final piece of my writing, but I do add a lot through it. Now, if you press upload files here, you also have the ability to essentially add a knowledge base to this. So I want to take a bunch of different things, like what was just told to me in that other ChatGPT bot for feedback, and essentially add the knowledge as to the writing style that I want to go for. Like, hey, good writing also asks questions of the audience, gives more context about people, make sure to implement those sort of things, or ask for me to give them to you if I didn't provide them in the initial writing. And then from there, you simply just press update, and you can also share this with other people. I only have this with me. You can make it shareable by link or publish it to the store, like you saw with so many other different products. I think the ChatGPT bots are great. The only issue that I don't like is that it's so segmented, right? Like, it's not a part of your workflow in an app. The reason I like Taskade a lot is because it's a part of the workflow in the application. The reason I like Zapier is because you can embed it onto your website and it'll help people out. All these different tools have different reasons to use them. I'm curious as to your opinion as to which of these chatbots and agents was your favorite, and which one you're probably going to use next, or more than one. With that being said, thank you again for Taskade for sponsoring this video, and we'll see you after watching this video on how to improve your skills using productivity tools even more.